Okay, new block. It's already been about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. We started, what time we start? Well, quitting time's 1. So 7? No, 6 to 12 is 6 hours, so that's 12:30. 6:30, we started at 6:30. First flight was 6:30, last flight. And I just felt a big cedar. I got a huge fir here. And we're in boulder country. It's just major boulders everywhere. All these boulders, and you walk on the boulders, and the moss is like a banana peel. You just slide off. They take the moss with you, and you just it's pretty slippery. In some spots, and holes everywhere. Okay, I'll show you this big fir. Here it is. So they're only going to take the bottom half. The top is too limby. So I fell the cedar down at an angle because it's a huge, a steeply angled ravine. It's not super deep, maybe 20 feet down. You can't see it, but like there's the edge, and then it goes about 20 feet down, and the ravine runs up the hill. But the other side's real close. There's this real sharp V-shaped ravine over there, and I thought I could save the cedar out a bit more by throwing it down. But it broke. It's a fairly clean break. But in the top half, you can't see, it's over the hill. That'll fly. So it worked out okay, considering the circumstances. But this one here, I want to throw this one. If I throw it down here, I think the momentum of it falling down that way, the tree's going to go shooting down to the valley bottom down there. So I don't want to do that. So I want to follow it right here, and it's going to break on those boulders there. But it's going to break at the limbs, And that's fine, because the top half is it's non-merch. And so it's fine. And then the part that's good should be nice and level and be sitting right here. That's the plan. But I got a lot of cutting here to do, and I got a stock chain, so it's cutting a little slow because I haven't even touched the files yet. I haven't touched I haven't filed it up, so I haven't touched the rakers or the round file on it. So she's cutting a little slow, but I got a 8-tooth sprocket on there, so she's spinning pretty darn fast. So it's not so bad. And look at this bark is probably a foot thick. This bark, this tree is old, big old tree, super thick bark. Yeah. And it's not leaning very well in my favor, maybe ever so slight. It's kind of hard to tell. And his limbs kind of all around it. But I have some good pushes if I need to. So I'm gonna make sure I get a nice big undercut and put it right in there. Okay, I'm all filled up. Okay, here we go. Doing pretty good so far. Right there. And as you see, this cut didn't go farther into the tree than this cut. They both stopped at the same spot, just one's a little lower than the other. That's fine. Then I'll just continue on. Now that I can see what's going on, I can continue on with my cuts. Make them nice and straight. Yeah, this is a nice big one. Still doing good. I'm on track. Okay. Yeah, I cut right through a branch. It's a real tough wood there. Yeah, right on. Yeah, I gotta maybe take rakers down a bit. Okay. That's pretty good going though. I wonder, because right there. So if I go straight up, the very top third of the tree, I think most of the weight's on that side, so I think it'll be okay. The only trouble is, well, wedging might be not too bad. I'll try wedging it first before I push it. If I gotta cut all this bark off, look at all that. Okay, well, let's keep the camera rolling here. There's another view of it. Yeah. Okay. I'll put it on this rock. I want to see rock right here. How does that work? Is that good? Yeah, okay. No wedging. Beauty. No wedging. Oh, wow. That turned out way better than I thought it was gonna. Way better. Holy smokes. I'm impressed. Okay. That's outside the boundary too. Boundary just right around here. Comes, where is it? I can't, it's up there somewhere and it comes right down. Just another side of that tree there. Yeah, it sure pays to take the time to make a nice big undercut. So went over with tons of holding wood left. So I was right in my assessment for when I was lining it up, you know, to see how much wood was on this side of the cut. Oh man, see a lot of bucking there. Okay, check out that view, eh? Look at this. Look at this steep mountain. Glacier up the top there. There's big cliffs over there, huge. And then that's the main valley, and this is the side valley. But this side valley, there's the sun almost poking over the hill there. It's good, we're in the shade. Because if it was in the sun right now, I'd be sweating my bag off. But it's nice and cool in the shade, mountain shade. And since, you know, that mountain there, the valley is so steep, and the other mountain's just right there. Like the sound ricochets off of this mountain over here. Like when guys over there are falling trees, my partner's falling a tree. The sound ricochets, and it's just this big, it's like a roaring, rumbling sound. And we hear the crash from over there, and then you hear the sound kind of wrap around bounce off the mountain, and then it's sort of kind of like, it's like a roaring, turns from a crash into a roaring sound. Just like when they're blasting, the road crew's blasting road, it's the same type of sound. It's really cool. Okay, let's go buck that thing. Okay. I figure I might as well fall out before I go buck that thing. I haven't done this shot before from this angle. Let's go find where the chain is riveted together from the roll. It's usually one extra link here, right here. So use three links here. Usually there's two. How's that looking? So this is a 1360. Oh, it's better be a 1364. I can't see that writing on the file here. Oh, I sure hope it is. No, it's not. Oh well, I'll just do one file with the 7/32, because my last shift I accidentally grabbed the box of 7/32 because the saw shop sold me the wrong size of files there a while back. But I got the proper size in my bag, actually. I got some spare files of the right size, but I'll just do a quick touch up. 7/32. That's all right. I used to run I used to run 7/32 for years on my 3/8 chain. I just follow the guide mark there on the tooth, and I try and file level, like not up or like this. I just make sure it's nice and level. And with this fir, man, fir is probably one of the worst trees to fall in the summer in regards to getting sawdust down your shirt, because the fir sawdust is so fine, like especially when you're cutting the bark, it's so fine, and it just, once it gets in your shirt and you're all sweaty because it's summer, so you're sweating, and it's so itchy. Oh man, I've even brought in like spare shirts to work, and I'll change into a new shirt halfway through the day. Yeah, just very uncomfortable feeling. Which reminds me, there's this guy in Instagram, West Coast Saw. He sells, like, you guys might know, he sells side covers, air filters, mostly for stills, I believe, because the local saw shop that I go to in Nanaimo is Walker Saw Shop. They carry West Coast Saws, you know. Oh, and he also sells dogs, so side covers and dogs and stuff. And I couldn't find any air filters for the Huskies, because when you fall in this fir, the stock air filter for the Huskies is inadequate. Like, if you take the air filter off and you look in the carburetor there, like there's a film of sawdust like inside the carburetor, so you know the air filter is not working properly. Even though if it's a brand new filter, it's just doesn't do a good enough job. So I was thinking, while I was in the saw shop there, to see if there's some kind of aftermarket air filter for the Huskies. I couldn't find anything. So I'm just doing like a simple touch up, just 3 strokes each side, brand new chain. And then what I'll do is I'll cut my first log or something. And then if I think I need to take the rakers down, then I'll take the rakers down. Unless I'm pretty confident the rakers need to come down, then I'll file up and take the rakers down. But I usually like to do a test cut. Especially, like, if I think the rakers need to be taken down a lot, I'll only do like 1 long full stroke with the flat file, and then I'll cut. And then if I need to take more, then I'll file some more. I don't just file like 3 strokes with the flat file, because if you take too much, well, then you're hooped, right? There's so much filing with the round file to get that tooth down, so it's not as aggressive, and you're just wasting teeth, right? You're just wasting your chain. Yeah, you're sitting there in the stump longer filing up, and it's just a pain. So I like to use the full length of the file, and as you can tell, I push and pull at the same time. And that, check this up a little bit, and then I rest my forearms on the handlebars like this, and then I just basically use my wrists and just pivot my arms, so every stroke is exactly the same. Well, maybe not so much on this arm. At least not on this side. Because I'm doing it like this. I'm pivoting on this side. I'm doing this way. And then I'll pivot off of this arm. Where was I? Okay, sounds good. I was doing it. Oh yeah, that big fir. I saved it right out there, and yeah, it worked out great. So yeah, it's going good. I'll sidetrack it again. Did I do this one? I don't know. Yeah, okay, so there's the end. Okay. Yeah, so that's my filing. Let's go buck this thing now. There we go, got her done. Couldn't get that second cut to drop. And I don't know, maybe they'll have to repo it or something. Get the helicopter reposition the logs so safer to back because it's suspended across that ravine there. Yeah, they'll have to rip that. That's a ripper for sure. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll say I'm in the sun now. It's just peeking out over the hill there. Okay, so I got a big gnarly garbage hemlock here. Look at all the big knots on that thing. Look at all those knots. Or branches. So dump that one down. And then another big fir, but it's got a whole bunch of big branches on it too. But I think they're spaced out enough that you get quite a bit of scale out of them. I think it'll be all right. So yeah, I'll see you guys next tree.